Shalom, shalom. Let us give our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Crocodile, Brakatah, double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Salutations to the brothers that teach the truth and sincerity. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 16, and it say, let me start at 13. We have the same spirit of faith according as it is written, I believe and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak. And that's what it is. We got the same faith as the prophets that was before us, because just like them, they believe and they spoke. That what being a prophet is to prophesy, is to speak the words of the Lord. It's to make a, to give it a testimony. You believe in the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shah. You read the stories of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You read the stories of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and you believe that. And that's what it is, man. Sure, I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Verse 14, knowing that he which raised up, and the Lord Yahweh Shah shall raise up us also by Yahweh Shah, shall present us with you. And that's what it is. We believe that, he risen us up now through the Spirit. We believe that the Lord, the Lord's kingdom, He's going to usher in the Lord's kingdom. That's starting with the elect. We believe that Lord's going to give us take us out the chains of darkness and deliver us to our original state. God-like original state. For all things are for your sake, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, rebound to the glory of God. So that's why we have a humble spirit, because we know the Lord is doing all this for us, man. Doing this for the believers. Man, Yahweh Shah went through all that for us, for the nation of Israel so the Lord can have mercy upon us, man. He didn't do that in vain. He did that for us so we can obtain mercy. And that's serious, man, and so we gotta go through our suffering now too. We gotta suffer now for Yahweh Shah is only right, because He suffered for us. Verse 16, for which cause we faint not. Yep, that's why we faint not, because Yahweh Shah gave us a spirit to go through this, a spirit to endure. Even though we go through our ups and downs in this truth, our disagreements, or certain things, a lot of blessings happen. More blessings than bad happen. With me, it does. Everything is beautiful. Everything the Lord do is righteous. You gotta be thankful. I'm humble about it. Have a contrite spirit about it. I pray the Lord give each brother strength that's preaching truth and sincerity to see the good what's going on, man. We live in, just like affirmations, we living in exciting times. We living in exciting times, because this is the time that the Lord been speaking upon 2,000 years ago plus. And now we're super close. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. We renewed day by day, man. I'm telling you, sleep is important. You renewed every time you You take that rest. You know, the inward man is renewed day by day. You stay in this truth. You might have a long day. Read the scriptures right before you go to bed. Think or meditate upon the Lord. Pray. He renew you. By the time you wake up, the Lord already programming your hey, hell, even Esau figured out that your day is already planned the next day. Like, even Esau figured out that your subconscious mind plans out literally your whole day. While you're asleep. I don't know how it works, but your mind is already, the next day is already programmed. That's why when you don't sleep, you don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I don't know what it is. When you don't sleep, well, me personally, if I don't sleep, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can't even think. I can't think. I can barely talk. I can't eat. I can't function on nothing when I don't sleep. Which makes a lot of sense, because you got to get that programming. You got to get that. The Lord got to accept with you while you're like in your rest. That's just important, man. If I tell brothers, man, you know, make sure you get enough sleep, man. Sometimes, bro. I ain't talking about you ain't gonna sleep 10 hours out the day. At least get 4, 5. Get something. So it said, inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. And that's what it is. We know that but I say this affliction is only right we go through it, because it's only for a moment, man. For eternal glory, man. The reward outweigh the risk, you know. And one thing about Jake don't know a lot of stuff. Jake don't read, man. You know, Jake don't read, bro. And Jake don't want to know, man. And that's some scary shit. Jake is in a fucked up place right now, you know. Jake don't want to know. Jake don't care to know. You know. Jake, you know, and that's why it's a lost cause with a lot of our people, bro. It's a lost cause. Like, they don't even, it's not even that they don't even know about it. They don't even care to know. You know what I mean? Countless of people, Jason, I encountering this truth, and it's not even that they don't, like, understand, like, it's not even they don't understand that we was in slavery. And they know the Lord name and all. They just, what it is, they don't care. They just like, okay, well, I still got this to do, so I'll holler at y'all. Like, they just, yeah, it's like one of them nonchalant attitudes, like, all right, well, it is what it is. Like, that's why, you know, Jake gonna have to go through it, man, this time, man. Those are people, so you'd be like, damn, but you gotta realize that's what it is, because that's the Lord prophecy, man. People, it's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot with them, man. So it said, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen is temporal, but the things which is not seen are eternal. And that's what Jake can't get. Jake don't see what's over that hill, over this valley, or like over this. Man, even me in the truth, you know, we gotta imagine, like, we got a picture in our mind. We're gonna far more see all our thoughts, man. You know, we're gonna far more see all our amazing thoughts that we be having. Oh, the kingdom gonna be like this, and we're gonna have all this and women. At the end of the day, we don't know. The Lord gonna far see all the stuff that we. Right now, we thinking of a mindset of what we know here in America. Period. You know, we up here trying to correlate the kingdom to our imagination, a figment of our imagination. The Lord is literally is going to far more exceed our thoughts, man. I only talk about the kingdom really of us being harmony. That's one thing is a for sure. Us, we gonna be at peace. But as far as getting the details, man, it gonna far more exceed our thoughts, man. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be. That's why Paul said. I seen when he did go up to the third dimension. He said, "Look, he couldn't even speak the things that he witnessed. It's not lawful." He said, "It's not lawful for me to say because the Lord sealed it. The Lord like, look, this gonna be. It's not lawful for you to because it's a surprise. He can't even tell us the thing that he's seen. It's gonna be exceedingly great. It gonna, you know how you exceed someone's expectation in life, you always want to exceed someone's expectation. Like, that's a trick to it. You want to, take a girl out or, I'm using this as an example. But, if you ever want to win someone over, you exceed their expectations. See, they might just think you cooking a dinner. No, cook a motherfucker a 3-course meal. You like, oh shit, I wasn't even ready for this. I thought you was about to just make a hamburger helper, man. You made a 3-course meal. Man, the Lord gonna exceed your expectation, man. Our job to have patience, man. Don't let this world consume you, man. It's not that deep. Let me get this. Let me get this and close out. Baruch 4. This is Baruch 4 and 4:25. It say, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the God. And that's what it is. This had to happen to all the nations of Israel. And we all had to go through this as a whole. That's one thing you can't say, man. We all went through this, man. So, we all, to the king, to the man who pisseth against the wall. We all went through hell, man. We all had to go through this, man. Every last single drop of us, man, had to go through this. We all shed blood. We all watched a family member die. We all watched someone you love suffer. We all had to suffer. We all went through slavery. We all been called. We all been beaten down to the lowest. Now that's why the Lord's rising us up in the orderly, man. That's why ultimately all Israel gonna be saved also, at the end. But that don't mean that we gonna go through. We ain't have to all go through this shit. We all had to go through shit, and there's gonna be ones that woke up. The Lord gonna take care of His elect first, His chosen. For thy enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. And that's what it is. So I hope it was edifying with that. Let us give our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Kwakadash Brakatah, Shalom.